Phalang, have to pay 200 baht.
ฉีกบัตร200ใบเนี่ย
Oh, no, I'm tired really. The other driver dropped us off down there. He should have brought us here. Yeah. Oh, you got a fantastic view. Look, see it. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. There's like a ball. Where I'm going to go in a minute. I'm going to try and get almost beneath that waterfall so I can take some video of it from that down angle. Dog. I was going to say there's something lying on the road there. So now we're going to look for a taxi, and I believe they're parked up just a little bit further down the road here. We're going to the Khlong Phlu waterfall and then possibly the Khlong Phlu beach later. Okay, let's just see if we can flag one down. I don't know if this is pulling up or maybe not. Ask, you can ask, yeah. How much?
100
Okay. Yeah, so we're jumping in the taxi here. Okay. You going there? Yeah? Over there? Yeah. Oh, turning around? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. So we're on another taxi now because the other guy dropped us off on the wrong place. So I'll just show you. He's sort of going up into the mountain now. Hopefully to where this waterfall is. This is where the local Thai people live. And, it is more of like a jungle setting, where you are in the jungle. But there's still foreigners here. I've seen some Westerners here. Okay, looks like we're getting off. We pay the driver. How much? 200. Where? Oh, here.
Yeah, buy ticket here.
Okay, buy ticket there.
40 baht for you.
200. Okay, let me just give you the 200 then. Thank you. The other driver dropped us off down there. He should have brought us here. Yeah, he dropped us down.
Waterfall 8 meter.
Okay, cup and cap. Thank you. Okay, so we're here at last. That was a little bit of an adventure in itself. The first driver, taxi driver, dropped us off at a temple. Well, he said we don't want to go to a temple. And then he said, okay. He went on about a further 5 kilometres, and when we got there, we bought a drink, and they says, no, you've got to go back the other way. So we caught another taxi. That one there has just dropped us off, and he has dropped us here. So we have to buy a ticket. Hello.
Hello.
How much ticket?
One ticket 200 baht.
200 baht. How much for?
คนไทยค่ะ
คนไทย40 บาทจ้า
40 บาท
คนไทยมากับฝรั่งไม่ค่อยพูดอ่ะ
Phalang, have to pay 200 baht.
ฉีกบัตร200ใบเนี่ย
Oh.
200
No, I'm Thai really. I just look English.
บอกว่าเกลียดไทย
40 บาท
I'm Thai really. I just look English, man. Yes.
She don't believe you
No.
your face not look Thai
I've got a good disguise. 260?
40
240? There's 2. Okay, cup con cup. Thank you.
แกก็ยังจะมีอารมณ์ขันอยากเล่นนะ
She don't believe me. No, thank you. Cup con cup. I tried it. You've got to try it, haven't you? Oh, just joking. I don't think she got the same sense of humour, but there you go. So there's tickets. 200 baht for the farang, that's the foreigners, and 40 baht for Thai people. Now, I'm not sure which way we go. Ticket office check, ticket over here, look, we have to give them the ticket there. And I think we just walk straight on. By the looks of it, we just walk down there. Down there, down this way, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's just straight on. Actually, I could do with let's see if there's some toilets here before we carry on. Okay, so just give me a minute, I'll be back with you. And that's where local Thai people live. Built houses on the side of the mountain. Okay, let's go and find Yubadi. And she's got the drinks. Let's get some refreshments. She's already gone over to one of the viewpoints. Usually these waterfalls, they're in stages. Well, then I mean the natural waterfall, it's not staged. They run all the way down the mountain. But you can view them at different stages. The viewpoints are at different stages, not the waterfall. It's the same waterfall. Oh, that's crystal clear, that is that water. Okay, so I'll see you at the next viewpoint. Khlong Phlu Waterfall Nature Trail. There you go. Oh, let's go in. And I saw on one of the Google adverts that there were like some of the wildlife that lives in and around this nature trail. And there are snakes. Only small snakes, I don't think they're poisonous. And you can feel it's cooler straight away. Obviously with the trees providing the shade. I don't know what that says there, it's all in Thai. Okay, so the stream's on the left hand side down there. You can just see it. And the nature trail sort of on an embankment that follows it. I don't know how far it followed it actually. I don't know if it goes to the top, halfway up the mountain or wherever. We shall find out. Oh, it is a bit bumpy. You're going on a trail, so it's not just a flat path. Right, you can see there, look. So you need some good walking shoes on, really, fit for the job. You are in the jungle for all intents and purposes. You know, I don't know whether to call it a forest or a jungle, but it's one or the other. I think it is a jungle. There's monkeys live up here as well. We saw some, not here, but we saw some the other day. We passed them on the side of the road. Our trees look giving good shade, but it's humid today, really is. Let's see what it says here. Sunlight. It is an essential part of plant photosynthesis, making it grow. The secondary forest, not too high like Lao Kaon tree, has a trunk like that of a bamboo, but it has sharp thorns around. Its leaves are like those of a coconut, therefore it needs to adjust itself to get sunlight as much as possible by stretching its trunk high and sheer leaf shape sharp oval and expand out to make more space for the sunlight left for the primary plants. And there's a picture of it there. You can see there the spikes on the side, what it's talking about. Let's see if I can find one to show you. Oh, look at how that one's all twisted as well, like a rope. Let's see if I can see any of those where it's just talking about like a coconut tree with the spines on it. Hello.
Hello.
How far is it down there?
In this direction, yes.
Yeah, in this direction. How far? 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
10-15 minutes, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But makes fun.
So the guy there just says it's about another 10-15 minutes to the waterfall part. But at the first one he was sweating buckets. Oh, he was sweating buckets. Slippery route. Oh man. You ain't joking neither, look at that. If there was water on there, you'd be in trouble. In fact, I'll have to probably help you with it. She might have to help me. Look at that. There is a rope. There's a rope here on the side, but you can grab onto. Look, that's what I'm going to do. Oh man. Oh, it slips down. Into a bit of mountaineering here, I think. Coming up's going to be good. That'll be good fun. Getting back up there. Oh, he just slipped there. Let's have a look at this. Ah, that's interesting. I'm going to go over into it. Let's have a look. So I'm going to go over into where the water is. It's a bit. I'm going to have to watch my foot. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Now I would imagine that it is the summer now. One of the taxi drivers says that he don't know how much water there'd be in here, how deep it would be. So I think when it's the winter time, there's more water here, and those rocks there that where I've just walked through, this is probably all filled with water. And there ain't much water in it now, as you can see. Let's have a walk over into it. Oh, you got a fantastic view. I'm standing sort of right in the middle of it now. There's UVD, look, taking a video of a low level video of it, of the water. Big snack or something out of there. Shit. Shit. Yeah. Under that rock. Big nest in there. I'm going back over there. I'm going back over there. Yeah. Just a small one, yeah. Gone. Okay, I just wanted to look at that over there. I couldn't carry the camera in my hand just in case I slipped. I wanted my hands free. But let's see if I can get closer, a little bit closer, so you can see what I was looking at. And there was a snake. When I trod on that rock over there, where that log is, there's a snake, and when I stepped by it, it was just gone. I ain't going back there again. But up there, I wondered what it was. Now that snake was somewhere down there. But up there, look, see it. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. There's like a bulge in the tree. Look, it's some sort of nest, like a hornet's nest. Something like that. Okay, so I'm coming back. Oh wow, that was that was the excitement for the day. Let's carry on. Okay, so we have like a natural type pond here midway on the waterfall. Let me just show you that. And it's full of carp. Let me show you. Just get down a little bit, see in the water. Can you see them there? I don't know if you can. Maybe the reflections stopping you from seeing the fish. That's where we're going up there. And I'm not sure how far we go on after that, or if that's the end, I don't know. I'll tell you what, you would have to be, well not you would have to be, you need to be relatively fit and have, you know, have good walking abilities to follow this trail, this nature trail. I mean, look at this there, the sort of stuff you have to negotiate. Look, the rocks here, so you know it's sort of a little bit of climbing to do, and if they're wet, the rocks, if these rocks are wet, it's been raining or something, it would be quite slippy. I think these are some of those trees that I was talking about earlier on off that information board. They look like the coconut trees, but the leaves have like spines on them. You can see the spikes towards the bottom. That's just a small one. Okay, let's carry on, and the trail gets a lot more, it's a lot more wild, you can see, the further it gets up, you know. And this is it's not an easy, it's not easy to walk, I'll tell you that. You're having to be careful where you step. And I'll need at least one hand free so you can grab onto something if you sort of slip. But Yuvidi's off, look, she's gone. Like a native. And you could hear monkeys over the other side there. I don't know if you went off nearly treading that snake, you could hear them. Can't hear on here. You can hear all the crickets. Oh, better not shake that too much. You don't know what might drop out. Okay, I think it's time for refreshments. That's another good tip. Bring some water with you. We've probably been going now about 30-40 minutes. So you're gonna need a drink. There's no shops around here. So on the information board it tells you about the type of snakes. There it is. That's like the one I just saw. Type of snake that has a very weak venom. So it does have some venom. Long, slender body, slim head, pointed mouth, and fully grown can be up to 2 meters. Majority of the body is green. Typically white lines in the space between the body and abdominal scales. This snake can be found in every region in all types of forests. That was the one that I just saw, like what I just saw. I nearly trod on. There's these things as well, wherever those are. Chameleon-like demeanour. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, so there's all sorts of wildlife here. And yeah, I'm going to stop for a drink. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're at the top of the waterfall now. We've just found it. I'll show you that in a minute. And it's took us about 30-40 minutes. But we have had a, we've actually gone down to the water and had a look, and had a bit of a mulch around. We've not just followed the trail. So it probably took us about 40 minutes, and we've stopped for a break and had a bit of a drink of water. So you could do it in less time than that, but we just like to have a stop and have a look around and that sort of stuff. But I'll just show you down towards the bottom. And it's like a 90 degrees, it turns. Once you get to the bottom of this bit, then there's a 90 degree turn right to the right to where we started. And there's the waterfall there. A bit closer. The Khlong Phlu waterfall. Okay. Oh, and there's like a bathing area at the bottom. There are people swimming, look. Let's see what it says here. Mosses have been found on Earth for more than 400 million years. They are an early group of plants that form from being aquatic based to living on land. Mosses are biophytes, meaning non-vascular plants, and contain chlorophyll. They produce their own food using the process known as photosynthesis. Ah. You can see all the rocks. They have moss on there, look. That's what he's talking about. Natural phenomena. Let's find Yuvidi. Let's see what she's doing. I think she's found a seed somewhere. I'd say that's about, what, 200 metres high, something like that maybe. Or am I way off? I'm not sure. Ah, it's got to be. It's got to be. Okay, let's see what EDDY'S doing here. And I might just go down there in a minute. Need another drink. Having a rest.
Talking with my customer.
Oh, right.
He want to taste the eyebrow.
Oh, okay. So what I'm going to try and do is, I'll show you where I'm going to go in a minute. I'm going to try and get almost beneath that waterfall so I can take some video of it from that angle. So I'm going to go over there, across there, round where those people are. I can see people in the pool beneath it, and there's a like a rope across part of it. I can't tell how steep that rock is that's beneath the waterfall from here. So that's where I'm going to try and go and get underneath. But I won't be able to film it because I need my hands free, because some of that there it's just climbing. Though I'm not a rock climber, but I'm going to have a go. Okay? So I'll see you when I get over there. Okay, so I've got about halfway up. I could have got up there, but they've got a bloke over there, a guy like a guard. He's just been blowing a whistle at me to come back down again. So, but I got up there. I did get up to the top, and all I've got to do is walk over there. So that's about the best as we're going to get it. Okay, and it comes down there into this steep there, probably be about, I don't know, about 8 meters, something like that, 6 meters. And it flows all the way down. Oh, you got me. I was halfway up, nearly there. Okay. And there's another little like a spa pool there. That water don't look too clean now, to be honest. Okay, so there's the waterfall in all its glory. There you got the guard over there, look. I did try and get under onto that rock over there so I could get right underneath. I was about halfway up, and he just blew his whistle, waving his hands. No. Which is fair enough. They've probably had people who fell in before or hurt themselves or something. Okay, until we've got the long track all the way back now. Okay, so I'll see you when we get back down. So the waterfall does twist and turn as you would imagine. And this is a good point here just to demonstrate that. If you look straight down there where you can see now, the waterfall is at the top of there, turns to the right, and it's just there. But this is a sort of a midway point. Seeing it turns again. Beautiful, beautiful view. And it just goes all the way down the mountain from there. Oh, and there's Ubadu up there on the bridge. Okay. So I'm going to make my way back up here somehow. I'll climb over this side somehow. Then go up that sort of little bit of a wooden bridge. Okay, we're going around here, I think. So I've come off the trail a little bit. Okay, so I'll see you when we get back down to the entrance, and I think there's a cafe there, and we'll stop and get a drink there. Okay, so I'll see you later. Okay, so we've just stopped for refreshments. We're still in the park, just at the entrance. There's a couple of little, like, cafe store type things. And I needed a drink, to be honest with you. And what we've got to do now is, the taxis don't come down here, this part, so you have to walk back down to the main road down there, which is about it's about a 5-minute walk, I think. Okay, that woman just, as I was talking, she's talking louder, so yeah. Trying to talk over her. So down there, that's the let me just show you. Stand up, that's the better look, just stand up. So that road down there, there's like a main road 5 minutes down that way, and these are the little restaurants. Okay. Enjoying your drink there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll see you when we get to the taxi. So we're just on our way back to the main road now to catch a taxi, and we've just passed these, gone past these like bungalow type things, and this is where some of the people live, out in the sticks. And they're not all Thai people neither. I've just seen couple of Farangs there. I think it was his partner, his wife, she was Thai. There's one that's abandoned there. Part of the roof missing. Maybe, I think it was traditional medicine, so that was a shop. Some sort of shop business. People, these are mainly residential. Right on the side of the waterfall, the little stream. Could you live here? No street lights. So once it gets dark, you're reliant upon the electricity in your little house here. Oh, tourist police there, look. Got themselves a little hut. Now I'm not sure how far it is to the end of this road, but you're literally out in the middle of nowhere. Well, I was going to say I wouldn't want to walk. I don't think I would walk down here over night time. Is it a dog? I was going to say there's something lying on the road down. It's a dog, I can just see him lying down now. But there was a sign there saying, beware dogs. Oh, that's two of them. So, eh? So you never know. There's two dogs. Let's see how they react to this scooter here. But people are different to scooters. They've just laid there. What? What we going to do? What we going to do? So you're really scared there. We've got to walk past them somehow. There was a sign that saying beware of the dog down there. Oh shit. Let's see if I can find a big stick. They're just lying there. There's a car coming or something. Let's see if they move. They're moving now. Not far though. Well, it turns out there were 3 dogs in the end, and everybody was a bit scared there, so we've decided to walk back because there's a couple of taxis here just parked up, so we're going to ask them, see if they can take us back to White Sands Beach. Better to be safe, I suppose. Thing is, they ain't going to kill you. Well, they could kill you, but the thing is, if they bite you, you got all the hassle, and you maybe going to the hospital and all that shit, all that stuff. You don't know if they've got anything, rabies or something, and you might have to have needles and all this sort of stuff. So I suppose it's better to be safe. Okay, so let's just ask these one of these here, see if they can take us back to Ko Sands. To White Sand Beach. I'm getting tired now. The heat's getting to me. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, so the taxi driver is taking us back to White Sands Beach now. It's, like I said, it's better to be safe than sorry. And he did say that the dogs do bite, and sometimes they even chase people when they go past them on the scooters. So that's something to be aware of. And there are signs on the road, they're pinned to the trees saying. And he's pipping his order to me there. Look there, I'll show you. See if I can show you. See, there's the one. So there's two of them there. There was another one as well. But they can be touchy sometimes. And then, you know, if one starts, two, and then three, you could be in a bit of trouble. Have a few bites on you. You just ain't worth it. So that's just something to be aware of. Okay? So I'll see you back at White Sands Beach.